This is the North American Southwest, and this is King Wakanunu. He's the leader of the Anasazi tribe. Isn't he amazing? I mean, look at his crown. Anyway, he's the grand leader of the Anasazi people. What? Who are the Anasazi, you say? Well, the Anasazi were one of the earliest farming communities in North America. And this is the Anasazi Mound Builders in plain English. By Hannah, Alexis, Lauren, Morgan, David, Jacob, and Cameron. The Anasazi tribe lived in the current Four Corners region of Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, and Colorado. In this mountainous area, they first lived in small pits in the ground. As time went on, they developed above-ground houses called pueblos. These pueblos were composed of adobe, a mix of clay and dirt to make rock. The Anasazi were a very skilled people. They had an advanced farming technique, where they grew lots of maize or corn. They were also skilled basket weavers. They wove different things such as straw, vines, and yucca to make different baskets of which they used to carry their harvest. But of course, King Wakanunu didn't do anything. He just laid back in his castle and ate grapes. After all the hard work, the Anasazis were overall very spiritual people. They built underground prayer and ceremonial chambers called kivas at the center of each community. Most of the ceremonies focused on the bringing of corn and rain. The advanced people of the Anasazi lasted for hundreds of years, but all good things must come to an end. Even King Wakanunu was gone. His pet bird Philip flew away too. The land was left empty. So sad. Disease broke out among the tribe and they left their pueblos. So sad. But hooray! About 500 years after the Anasazi's arrival in 1500 BC, the Hopo began to arrive. They lived along the Mississippi, Ohio, and lower Missouri rivers. They survived largely on agriculture and trade. They also built large mounds to honor the dead. The Hopo declined quickly and were gone by 1700 BC. Soon after, the Mississippians began to survive in the same area. They built hundreds of mounds to honor the dead. Their largest city, Cahokia, had more than 100 temples and burial mounds alone. The mounds had flat tops, kind of like plateaus, and on the top of these mounds were temples. Most of the mounds were huge. In fact, Monk's Mound near Collinsville, Illinois, is about 100 feet tall and covered 16 acres. Many other mound building cultures thrived in North America. We were like the center of huge piles of dirt. More than 10,000 ancient mounds have been found in Ohio alone. Some mounds were shaped like animals, such as birds, snakes, and fish. By the time the European explorers came to visit the southeast, many of the mound builders were gone. The societies didn't even exist by the early 1700s. But we were left with the legacy of HAM, Hopewell, Adena, and Mississippians. The three great mound builders. Without them, we never would have found the greatest mounds such as the Monk's Mound and the Great Snake Mound in Ohio. Let's hope there are plenty of great mountains to come so that more kids can make amazing projects about them, just like this.